just brought one guy up. They pushed him to the wall. They cut off his head immediately. There. The blood even flashed me then. Jesus.
Woman was begging.
Was crying. This thing I'm telling you, the trauma is, it cannot get out of me like that.
Welcome to my story podcast, where we share inspirational, educational, and life transforming stories and encounters of people. And today we have another very scary and interesting story that will guide you and show you what happens in this same nation, Nigeria. Here with me is...
All right, thank you. My name is Daniel Promise Chizaram.
Okay. That is something that you told me at a certain time, and I said, no, I need to hear the details about it. And that is why we are here. So a certain time you told me you were kidnapped.
Okay, yeah.
How did it happen? What happened? Share your story. Let me know.
Actually, it's a very long story. It's a story that cannot leave my heart. That was 2023. Yes, I think so. 2023, around August. I was actually heading to somewhere to get something, a TV stand actually. So I stopped a bus. I stopped the bus, and the bus had only one chance in the front.
Like the bus is full.
The bus is full.
Only one space is
yes, in the front. The bus is full. So I was like, okay, look at where I'm going to. Said, okay, fine. We bargained the price and entered. So I was sitting. So we drove from here to like 10 minutes away. Yes, we're like 10 minutes away. I just saw a gun from the back pointing at me. Was like, go down. Go down. What do you mean by go down? Only me, go down. How? So I was like, what are you talking about? I came from a place that we must, everything is giddy, you must fight, you understand? So, and another thing, I was very naive about that. I've not experienced such a thing before. So I was like, telling the man, why would I go down? I thought it was a policeman actually. So why would I go down? I said, go down, I will shoot you. Gun, we lived in a place, we produced gun. So gun, I wasn't scared about the gun. But I had to go down. I just obeyed. I came down. The next thing I saw, the car moved. I asked myself, I saw children in the bus. I saw men in the bus. I saw other women in the bus. What really happened here?
You saw children in the bus?
Children in the bus.
You saw men?
Men. You saw old women, not young boys. I would say, okay, old women in the bus. I was like, okay, maybe something happened, but my mind wasn't that it was a kidnapper. My mind wasn't there.
But you are down from the bus.
I was down from the bus. Just three men. They came down and was like, go. They didn't touch me. They didn't even shout at me. Okay, I have to just obey. I followed them. So we now stepped like 3 steps. They now heard me. They were like, give me your phone. My phone? Why my phone? I said, okay, I obeyed. I gave them my phone. They now tied my eyes. They were like, go. They didn't even push me. I was even feeling like a king because they petted me very well. They were like, go. I started walking. We walked for like 2 hours, if I can calculate, but 2 very good hours, because I was walking, my legs were paining me. 2 hours, and I wasn't seeing, but I was feeling that this is a bush. I wasn't seeing, but I was feeling grasses. This is a bush. So
how they held you? They were directing you because they are very close to us.
Yes, one person here, just holding me. So we got to the point. We stopped. Then I opened my eyes. The next thing I saw was a very tall fence. A very tall fence.
After walking left for 2 hours. 2 hours.
A very
with these 3 men.
With this, yeah.
All of them were armed.
Yeah. All of them were armed because I saw the remaining armed people when they opened my eyes. I saw them. Just a piece of gun. They're not a very big gun. So I saw a very tall fence. I was like, what am I doing here actually? My mind still haven't told me that this is a kidnap. Because I can't believe why I'm kidnapped. I don't have money now. I don't have money. So they took me inside. Another thing that confused me was that this place was looking very amazing. Very amazing that, okay, I first of all looked at the gun. I saw myself. That's to show you the kind of place I entered.
That you looked at the floor.
I saw myself very neat. I saw cars parked. This is another help that confused me that this might not be a kidnap. But like, what did I do wrong? Another thing, I was like, this is not a police station. Because at least my grandfather was a military man, so I understand how a police station is. So this is not a police station. What am I doing? What happened? What offense did I commit? I said, okay. I was just playing calm. Now, when I understood what happened was when they took me to the room. And
Okay, you saw a fence,
yes,
and in the fence, does it have a gate?
yes, he had the gate. He
And
had the
you will
gate.
pass through the gate,
Yes.
and then you saw a building or what, a
Is it?
completed building. What did you see
This
when
is
you
not.
entered
This
it?
is not. This is not it is not an incompleted building. A very great mansion. It is not a house. It's a mansion.
But wait, oh, this mansion, does it have buildings around it or just in the bush?
No, those is the bush.
Like a mansion in a thick bush surrounded
Yes.
by bushes.
Yes. A very great one for that
Ah.
matter. A very great, very beautiful.
Hmm.
More than a hotel. Oh.
Ha!
I'm telling you, more than a hotel. It's very beautiful. So then they took me inside. Now I now saw people. But yet, my mind haven't told me this again. Because the city, because according to the stories, they take you to incomplete building, they do that. But this place is looking more than what I've been having. So I said, okay. Now when I now realized that this is a kidnapping, when they gave me one slap, like a welcome slap. It's like a welcome slap. They gave me the welcome slap. They
Oh,
slapped me.
what did
Now,
you do that made them slap you now?
maybe this is their routine or anything. I don't know.
They just come, they
They
they,
just
they
slapped.
welcome you.
They slapped me. I said, sit down. Okay, I sat down. I was still contemplating what is really going on. The first of all asked me, okay, young man, what's your name? I told him, my name is Daniel. He said, okay, what will you eat? What will I eat? I said, okay, give me rice. Let me eat rice. They brought
You
rice.
have the right to tell it to
I told them to give me rice. They gave me rice. So I finished eating. When I finished eating, there is this, another man came out of the tree. Another different man came. He now came to me, asked me again, what's your name? I said, my name is Daniel. He said, okay, where are you from? I don't know where I'm from. He said, you, I will deal with you. You're very stubborn. Very stubborn. Do you know me from anywhere? And he started beating afresh.
Hmm.
He started beating me, blood everywhere on my face.
Hmm.
He started beating me. I was like, what did I do? What did I do? Before already, people are crying already before I came home.
Okay, that we have people
There were
already
people there
in the room
in the room.
before you came. Like how many persons?
If I can remember, about 10 to 15. 10 to 15.
Children or
We have mixed. We have women, we have men, we have young people. Just mixed.
sitting in an official setting or just on the floor?
Just on the floor. Who will give you seat? Just on the floor. So everybody was sitting. Then when he dawned on me that this is not a kidnap, this is a organ harvesters. It's one
Okay, this is not even a
It's not
kidnap.
a kidnap. How much will they pay them?
This is not organ
organ
harvest.
harvesters.
Are you serious?
Yes. So they brought one guy up. They just brought one guy up. They pushed him to the wall. They cut off his head immediately.
There.
There. The blood even flashed me then. I was
Eh?
like, Jesus. My whole body
Wait,
freezed.
they brought somebody.
They brought somebody, a guy. They started with the guy, the one I saw. They started with a guy. They brought out somebody. They pushed him to the wall. They make sure your face is facing the wall because they cannot kill you with the eye contact. So they face you to the wall. They cut off your head immediately. One touch, not like bah, bah, just one. Your head will go down.
Ha.
Just one. Your head will go down. So immediately when I saw that, oh, this is what is happening.
How did you feel when the blood splashed on you?
Every part of my body freezed. Every part of my body freezed. I couldn't even feel my hands. I couldn't even feel my legs.
Hmm.
You know this thing that this language they always say everywhere blur. My own was not blurring. My own was not blurring. My own was blindness. What was blurring? It's manageable. My own was blindness. I couldn't feel anything again.
My God. My God.
They killed the person. They killed him. They took away his parts. Everybody was still crying. I couldn't even cry because I don't know if it was fear or tears. In fact,
At that moment, you're frozen.
tears left me. I couldn't even cry. I was like, Jesus, what is going on here? Then the same man came to me again. He said, is it you? I will deal with you. He now asked me again, what's my name? I told him my name. Where are you from? I know why are these people asking me my name? Where am I from? And the man started beating again. They started beating me. I became tired, but was the fear. Now, and I have to ask my neighbor, what is really going on? Because I don't know. Did you guys commit any crime that they're killing you people? Let me tell them I'm not among. I didn't commit any crime. They couldn't even talk to me. Now they took another old woman. That one broke me to pieces.
Car.
The woman was like, "Please now, yeah, I have 3 children. Their father is not around. Please, please, my children don't know how to. I just want to buy." Jesus Christ. If these people could not listen to this woman, what's my own story?
Like the woman was
Was
begging.
crying. She was saying, please, I have 3 children. They are small.
Child.
My husband have died. I can't, yeah, is he died or left? My husband have died. Please, these children does not have anywhere to go. I just went
Child.
out to buy food for them. Now I asked myself, if this woman
Like,
was
she went out
to buy food for them,
buy food for
yes,
them,
something to
for
cook,
to cook for the 3 children.
yes,
And they kidnapped her.
yes. And I was asking myself, if these people could not listen to this woman, now what's my own story? What's my own story to them? They took the woman out. Within 5 minutes, the next thing I was told, boo, 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 boo. I'm still coming to that. I'll tell you what boo, boo, boo is.
Hey!
I didn't understand what that boo, boo, boo is, but I had a sound. The sound is very, very heavy. So I was like, Jesus. Okay, I called the man, please. Can I ask for one favor? Please, can I just call my mother? Let me just call my mother and tell.
Wait, before we get to this, you mean that with all the beggings of the woman, that she had 3 children and they are small and her husband is late, that she's the only one taking care of, with all the begging and crying, they still killed this woman?
I came to realize that your story is small to compare to all they have been hearing. This is their business. So they are not here to even listen to your story. They don't have time for your story. You are shouting your own. They're not even hearing you. They are deaf. They are not hearing you.
My God.
So I told the man, please, can you just help me? Let me just call my mother. Please, because only my mother was the only person that I could remember her phone number. I couldn't even remember my own phone number. I'm telling you what is happening. Now the man said, what am I calling my mother for? That I'm going to die soon now. What am I calling her? At least let her know. Look at where I am. Then they gave me another beating. They beat me out. So I was still now cry was coming small. Because when they told me to my face that we are being messed. Now on me that, oh, I am messed. Now come to think of it, the whole place in the compound was surrounded by armed men. But I will not call it police or anything. But what I know that what I saw was everybody were holding guns. Not joke, oh. Not paper gun, serious gun. Now even though you want to escape, how will you escape? With their face. Now I thought about all these things and I told myself there's no way of escape. It's only God that can do this thing now. Apart from God, you are gone. Now I came to ask myself again. I thought my mother was saying that before they gave birth to me, they were praying for God to give them a child. Is this how I'm going to end for the prayer? This was going inside of me. You know, in the situation whereby you tell yourself, okay, fine, you're going to die. It is what it is. That is why I told myself, it is what it is. What would I say that these people have not been saying? Is it crying? That people have not been crying before I came. The next thing I saw, this man came again with an injection, which I don't know what the injection is.
The injection.
Injection, which I don't know what it is. They said that they need to give me the injection. Injection. Normally, I like injection normally. I couldn't even feel the pain. I couldn't even feel anything because my whole body was frozen. They gave me the injection, sorry. Now, 10 minutes, the man came again and saw me. I wasn't really shaking. Like, this boy, you're very stubborn. He started beating me again.
So what was the injection for?
I don't know. But when I realized it was after when I came out, I'm still getting there. So the next person they took was an ejima, like twin. You know, this saying they always say they don't use ejima for ritual. That's a very big lie. From the pit of hell, who are you?
My God.
They will use you. They killed 2 of them in front of me. In this one, the first one is that they cut off this one, they butchered them. There, they will kill you there. So that you yourself will die before they will come. So, you know, the fastest thing that kill a man is fear. You yourself will die before they will even come to you. They butchered these people. This thing I'm telling you, the trauma is it cannot get out of me till I die. They killed these 2 people, these twin boys. They killed them.
People who have families.
I'm telling
you.
You.
Just stepped out of their house.
The funny part is that these two men couldn't even cry again. In fact, they surrendered themselves. Now I came to realize maybe they have been there before I came. They saw there is no hope. They didn't even do as if they are dying. They couldn't cry again. They just surrendered themselves. They killed them. And I said, hey, is he how? You know, now I started telling God, God, I'm talking to you directly. I know that people will be praying, but I'm not praying. I'm talking to you now. You know that I worked for you in your house. Then I was playing for one man, one small church that was growing up. So I was only the keyboardist then. No drama. We always using one man. So I told God, this man is still starting this one. I remember this man pays me, but I keep the money in the water. I don't have food though, but I'll still keep the money in the water for you. He pays me how much is it? Is it 1.5? And asked me, I needed money, but I'll still keep the 1.5 in the water. I said, God, this man will not have another keyboardist. So that's the only thing I said. This man will not have another keyboardist. I kept quiet. I was waiting for my own day to come, but there's nothing I can do about it. There is absolutely nothing I can do about it. Now, around 8:30
In the evening?
in the evening.
Night.
Sorry. In the night. Was actually my own turn. This man came. He said, you are going to be in the nest. And they know why they are killing me at night. Now, I came to realize that this killing has mysteries. This killing has mysteries. And that is why, that's when I believe that there's something we call destiny. Now, why they don't look you eye to eye to kill you? Because of some people have this higher destiny. So this is spiritual. So in order to avoid those things, they now back you up and kill you. So that is where I realized that I has its own power on its own. So, and some people, they prefer killing them by night. So this man told me my own turn was at 9 and this is night. I said, okay, man, no problem. What will I do then? Before after that, they took another person, the engine. Blah, 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 blah. This is a business. Now, how much will they ask you to pay that they're not getting in 1 minute? How much?
That's assuming it's just a kidnap to get ransom.
It's better. It's better like that. But how much will they ask you to pay they're not getting in 1 minute? Don't worry, I will still tell you. So around after 8, that's 8:30 to 9, they took that last person. Now a woman came with a torch because there's no light there. They flashed me the torch. He went out, came back again, flashed me the torch. He called one of his boys. Get this boy to my office.
A woman just came in, flashed you a torch.
Flashed me a torch. Get this guy to my office. I was like, hey, my office, they won't come kill me. Or is it, do you need to sign something before they kill you? Something like that. I don't know. They took me to the office. Lo and behold, when I entered the office, if not that this is a matter of life and death, I would have had this woman let me just stay like 1 more week in that office without going. Immediately I entered the office. This is above AC, but I will not call it AC. I'll call it weather on its own. Freezed me. Jesus Christ. Freezed me. I started coughing by force. That is where I realized that I hide to this AC of a thing.
So what you're saying is that place is her office is too good.
Building. Now let me tell you why I said let me tell you why I will say what I'm saying now. Build is about 50 million. That's a manual bungalow. 50 million, 60 million, if I'm correct. Now, on the discussion, I came to realize that the table alone is 150 million. Center table alone is 150 million. 150 million table. Now, this office is more than this place.
150 like a hall.
150 million. How did I know? Because they were discussing. He was calling someone on the phone. So he mentioned about the table. That's how I knew that the table was 150 million. So when I came to the office, the woman sat down. You have to walk to where she is. She's not a small office. You just enter, sit down. No, you have to walk to meet him, to meet her. Sorry. So when I came, the seat alone told me that this is not an ordinary seat. I've not seen this seat in my life before. The seat I thought I was hanging. I have to sit down. My mind was like, I'm going to die. No, after this process, I'm still going to die. So let them just do all this, fulfill all this righteousness so that I'm going to die. Because to me, there was no hope. Who will save you? Because this is their business. Who will save you? You alone is money for them. So how would they forfeit money? That was what my mind was telling me. So this woman was making a call. That's where they had a transaction. They said, Lord, sir, do you need liquid or solid? That is their language. That is their language. I said, there's a slogan how to say, liquid is your blood, solid is your flesh.
Liquid or solid?
Liquid or solid. This is easy. They mentioned one amount of money I cannot remember. Now another man came to the office. A very big man came to the office. They greeted as their normal business partners. They came. He chatting. I'm fine. I'm fine. He said, please, my boys will come for that thing I paid for. He left that night. Now he now asked me again, what's my name? I said, my name is so and so. Where are you from? That is where I understand there is still power in your name. I don't know. This is like their routine. They must ask you your name. Even if any question they want to ask you, they will still ask you your name. Even like for example now, what's your name?
Because somebody want to kill. What are you doing with the person's name?
Something like
that. What are you doing with somebody's name that you want to kill?
So I came to realize this is now made their routine. For example, like I said, what's your name? He told me, what's your name again? They'll start from the beginning. So the woman asked me, what's my name? I said, my name is Susan. Where are you from? I said, okay, excuse me, let me answer this call. He answered another call, transactional call. After the call, he came back to me, what's your name again? I repeated my name again. For me to finish again, you see another call. He said, excuse me. She repeated the same thing, what's your name again? So that's how I came to realize, maybe this is their routine. So after that, she came to me and asked me a question. She said, who brought me here? Look at this woman. How can you be asking me who brought me here? People brought me here, ask me who brought me here. How on earth will I know this place? I said, ma, they carried me here. You're asking me. In fact, I was very mindful of my words. If I go talk with you, make them first. I was like, ma, they brought me here, and that's how I saw myself. I was even making myself to look more pitiful. So it was like, okay, fine. Calm down. Where's your phone? She was asking me as if she doesn't know their routine. I said, they took my phone. Oh, they took your phone. They called immediately. They brought all the phones. They said, select your phone. I was using Technocam on them. I brought out my phone. I said, this is my phone. He said, okay. And I looked at the wall. I saw something amazing, but which I will not talk about. If I have to say this thing, well, let me not go there. I saw something on the wall. That's a picture, but I will not say anything about it.
Political picture?
Something like that. I didn't say anything. So I saw those things. Like, what is really going on here? The one said, okay, fine. I like you. You're very handsome. Say, I was telling you, I like him, very handsome. Person will go die.
Person will go die, the handsome.
I don't understand. What are you saying? I was saying in my heart, he said, where is your phone? I said, in my phone. He said, call your account number for me. That was the first thing he did. I called your account number before you go verse. If I say no now, you verse. So I was very, very obedient. You understand? So I called the account number. Was it Zenith Bank then? Zenith Bank. Immediately I kept on like close my Zenith Bank. Because I saw everything there as
Did she what did she do with the account number?
She sent me money, 10,000 naira.
Ha!
She sent me 10,000 naira. She said, please call your number for me. Number? No problem. She number you want? Problem. I called my number. She said, okay, she likes me, that I look very handsome. And she likes us to be talking. I say, no problem. Who am I to say no? No problem, we will talk. Let me just leave this place. We will talk.
Are you aware that this part you have entered is strange? This is like God just came to save Daniel once more.
I didn't even know that God was working there. No, I didn't even recognize God.
Because at that moment you are still, maybe it's one of their game plans to get more information from me.
I didn't know.
Maybe to take the money in your account.
Yes, I didn't know that. Because to me, I was like, if God couldn't save me there, maybe God want me to die. Maybe I was telling myself, maybe God knows that I'll commit sin. Maybe tomorrow He said, okay, let me just kill you today.
So when she demanded for your number after that,
I gave her my number. She said, and when she said something, she said, if you go home, I will call. You go home, you call me. That means I'm going home. That means I'm going home. That's what she said. If you go home, I will call you. You think they put in my head?
If you go home, I will call you.
That means I'm going home. I didn't believe it. How? Now, she said, okay, you can go. I wanted to leave the door. What is this happening? I wanted to leave the shade. Hey, come back here. I said it now. I said, people are going to kill me. People are going to kill me.
You are not about to leave the door
I
and
said, hey,
say,
come back here.
hey, come back.
Here.
At that moment, what was running through your mind?
I knew now. Everything is leading here. I know I will die.
The anything running through your mind at that
I will
moment?
die now because there is no hope.
They have collected the test. It's time to die.
It's time to die. And he said something. He said, go to that room you're coming from. Pick any two people you want to go with. Pick any two we want to go with. I said, that means I'm actually going, you know.
That you should just pick any two persons.
Two people I want to go with.
Hey.
In my mind, the distance to that hall is far. I need to be living here if this thing is real. I need to be living here if this thing is real. Who am I picking? Save your life first. I said no. Let me just obey. Maybe this is a test. Maybe if I fail now, you should call me back and kill me. So I was being very careful with the instructions. Then I went. Lo and behold, the remaining only two. When I left there, they were like, let's say 7, if I'm not mistaken. But when I came back, within the 20 minutes or 30 minutes I spent in the office, the remaining 2.
That means they have killed like 5.
They have killed like 5. Now, me rushing there, I didn't have time to convince you to follow me. I don't have time to tell you, let's go. I just came there, let's go. I turned immediately. I don't have time to convince you. Because me, I was actually trying to save my own life. I'm just doing it for all formality, say, let me just do what I asked me to do. So I'm not there to tell you, you come here asking me, what do you mean by that? I'm not here to entertain your questions. If you like, follow me. If you like, don't follow me. I'm trying to run away. Immediately I rushed the door. I saw only 2 people there. A guy, 2 guys, yes. So only 2 guys. They were like, let's go. I turned immediately. I didn't even care if they follow me or not.
Or did they follow you?
I didn't know. I don't know. Because I wasn't looking at her. I was just trying to run away. Now, before I could run away, she's already stood in the last building waiting for me to come. Because they know that any person that tried to escape, they are killing you instantly. So they know that for me to go down, because it had never happened before. It had never happened before. So she knew that if I come out without her being there, they'll shoot me. Any person that tried to they are killing you. Because if you try to escape, you might expose them. So immediately, I had like guns, crack, at the same time. He said, hey, don't shoot. They were like surprised.
Okay, you were not going down.
But when I'm trying to run, I've gone to the compound now. I'm trying to run.
That means you have climbed down?
Yes, I've climbed
down.
You
have gotten to the compound. So she went to a balcony.
Yes, the balcony. They were just waiting for me to.
Waiting for you to come down. So when you came down, the armed men outside cocked the gun to shoot
you immediately. You will receive at least 30 bullets there. Because for you to have the mind to escape, self, you're a fool for doing that. So she said, don't kill.
So she started saying, don't shoot.
Yeah, that was a word. Don't shoot.
That means the woman is there.
Yes, now.
Madam, now
yes, they don't shoot.
The CEO, if I say CEO of Organ.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They were surprised because it had never happened before. They just paused like 1 minute. Look at me. Because me, I was free. I just freeze. I just stayed like this. I was just expressing the expression from the person in the front. Look at the madam. You're like, surprised, what is going on here? Because it had never happened before. He said, please take him out. They carried me. Now see door, you can just open door for me to leave. I don't know why they couldn't open that door. They threw me from the fence. Maybe they are trying to just be wicked. Look at door, open the gate. They said I will first follow the gate and go.
Carry their to
Now, what is that injection for? Now answer. I have to run for like 10 minutes. I started becoming weak. But let's go back a little.
it means that, let's go back a little. It means that those two persons didn't follow you. You left alone.
I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know if they follow me or not. I don't know. I'm just saying the one I know, my own part, but I didn't know. Now I ran for like 10 minutes. I'm just exaggerating the time. 10 minutes. I started becoming weak. Strength. I was losing it. It was night already. I fell down. That's the only thing I can remember. The next thing I saw myself was in the hospital.
Hmm. When they threw you out, you ran for a few minutes, and then you fell. That means that the drug is to make you weak.
Weak, yes. Now let me explain very well. Let me explain very well. That drug was actually to make me weak so that they can kill me very quick. That is, if they want to give me that money. They have to make your spirit weak, and that is why they have to kill people in your face so that your spirit will be weak, so they can kill you easily. Now they have seen that the trauma didn't get me. They have to use injection. They also want you to be weak. For some people. For some people. They just want you to be weak. For some people. Now that injection was very, very poisonous. How did I know? When I saw myself in the hospital and I couldn't speak, but I was hearing everything. They took me to 4 different hospitals because of the poison inside. Then when the first doctor was like, who injected this boy this thing? This is a very deadly injection. People that took me to the hospital were like, they don't even know what happened to me. I'm the only one that can explain.
But the people that took you, do you know them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I know them. One was my friend.
Okay.
One was my friend. And that my friend was the second person I called before leaving. So I believe that person that took me, that saw me there, maybe called. And another thing was that I didn't lock my phone. You know, right from time, I don't believe in locking your phone, locking.
You see this thing now, this one you spoke now is deeper.
Yeah.
Matter of locking your phone.
Yes, and right from time,
locking your phone, you know. So, but let's go back, before we talk about the hospital, let's go back. Who found you?
I don't know. That's where I don't know. I don't know who did that.
So how did your friend get in contact with you?
And that's why I'm saying that maybe he called him.
Okay, maybe somebody found you.
Yes, but
because
my phone
was you were with your
yes.
phone and it was not locked, and they had to check maybe the number you called last or you spoke to, and then they called the number.
Yes,
this is crazy.
But to me, I guess is someone working with them that will do that. Why did I say so? Because nobody will be there.
Because that's the something I'm thinking. Because you know you didn't run far.
I didn't run far.
You didn't run far, so you just ran for a few minutes.
I didn't run far. So maybe it's someone that's working there. Maybe.
Are you sure the woman was not still see you from up there?
It's possible because the building is very high. It's possible. Because I don't think it's another person. Because another person, you cannot locate that place. And if you can locate that place, that means you are a suspect. So I think it's maybe one of them. To me, maybe he brought me where they can find me.
They brought you out
where they can find me.
But just this is God.
Yeah, this
totally
is
God. This is just God. So the doctor in the hospital said that who gave you this deadly injection?
So my friend then told he doesn't know that I will be the one to answer. He don't know that we don't want to answer. I was hearing everything, but I cannot speak. I was very weak. Now, a few days, my back started decaying. My back, started decaying, which have to call down to my parents. You know, as far as my parents don't know what's going on.
Okay, your parents are not aware.
They have to call down. Then they transferred me to another hospital. The hospital were like, they need to drain my blood. I was because of it, they need to remove all my blood to put another one. Because the thing have damaged both the blood and everything. The money they were calling is not a joke. We couldn't afford it then, so we have to transfer to another hospital. The same hospital say the same thing. They said the last we went was like, okay, since he cannot afford the money, there is a treatment we should be giving him to subsidize the injection before we start proper treatment. My back to my back like this started decaying. He didn't even know what was going on. They started medication. I stayed in the hospital for, if I'm not mistaken, I stayed in the hospital for like 2 months or 3 months.
2 to 3 months.
Yes.
That's serious.
They have to. My mother said no. That God, since God brought me alive, that God will finish it. You know, my mother is a very prayerful person. They be like, my
Spiritual
mother,
person.
God will finish it. I don't have that money to pay. Like God will heal me Himself. I was hearing everything, but I couldn't say anything because I could not speak. It was like the thing locked my throat. I couldn't speak.
For how long you couldn't sleep? You couldn't speak
I
for how
couldn't
long?
speak till the day I recovered fully. I
Hmm.
couldn't speak. I couldn't sleep. My eyes were open, but I'm hearing everything that was going on. Your discussion, I'm
That's
hearing.
that injection. I wonder what it
I don't. I
is.
want.
I wonder what it is.
Now, after everything, till God helped me, they didn't take any blood from me. God started His healing. God started working. God started working. The injection, like I said, was to make me very weak. After 3 months in the hospital, I recovered. I started taking some minor treatments and medication. And I have to explain to people what happened. For 3 months, nobody knew what happened to me.
Which state did this happen?
In a good state.
Enugu State. I don't want to go into more details. This is very, 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 very scary. Now, this is a story that has a lot of things to pick up. A lot of things to pick up from it. I believe that from what you're watching, you have grabbed some certain things. That people there are places and offices in this world and in this nation, Nigeria, that is not just for official things, normal official things. There are people that have office for organ harvesting. They say it's liquid or solid. They receive phone calls that of people who demand for liquid, which is blood, or solid, which can be human parts. Now the question is, who are these people that are demanding this blood? Who are the people that are demanding these organs? What do they use it for? The more dangerous people are the people who are placing the demands. Because when there is no demand, they can't start kidnapping to kill people. You see the problem we have in the society today, in Nigeria especially, matters of organ harvesting. It is very serious here in Imo State, especially here in Imo State where we stay. It's a serious thing. And I just pray God helps us. I just pray God helps us. Only God can preserve us. Now, this is a story of what God can do. Because if you listen to Him, you know that this is not man's work. This is God.
Yeah.
You have killed everybody now. It's just you, and suddenly somebody just came in, flash you touch, picked you, and that becomes a different story. To you, don't you think it is God? To me, I don't think it is God. I know it is God. I am sure this can only be God. So, what can you say in summary that I don't know what advice you can give to anyone. I don't know if there is an advice. I'm just thinking if there is any advice.
Now, the advice I can tell people is be prayerful, be conscious and careful. You know, there is a difference between being conscious and being careful. You can be careful and you're not conscious. To me, I was careful, but I was not conscious. Because I was looking at people in the bus. I was like, nothing will happen.
Because there's a woman there.
Yes, yeah, the woman.
And when they dropped you, they moved now to go and pick somebody else.
Yes. Another thing is name. The name you give your children. You know, my name is Chizaram.
My name Chizaram means God answered me.
And I remember the prayer I prayed. I said, God, this man doesn't have any cable list. And you know I am the only one that can help this man. Please, I don't want to die. So my name just did the.
At that moment, you are not even thinking about physical things. You are still thinking about the service of God. Yes. It is to show you what service can do. They force you to serve God. It looks as if you are too busy to serve God. You chase money, you chase this and that, and you neglect the place of God. You are taking a big risk because look for God when you can find Him.
Yeah.
God does not like it when you only need Him when you have an issue. God wants you to know Him personally so that He can show up even when you don't expect it. Even when you don't expect Him. Go ahead.
So your name you give your children, or your name is very, very important, because they are understood that your name is very powerful. They subdue you with your name. So name is very, very powerful. And please, people watching out there, please know the kind of name you answer and know the kind of name you give your children. Then lastly, it's prayer.
Prayer.
Is
Most
prayer.
important one,
Most
prayer.
importantly is prayer. Because you can still be conscious or you can still be careful and still what will happen. Wow.
Sure.
So it's not about, sometimes it's not about being careful and consciousness. It's just God doing it.
Only Him can do this.
Prayer and just ask for grace and mercy.
All right, thank you so much, Donna
Thank
Chesra.
you.
We are
Thank you,
happy
sir.
that we had it today.
Thank you, sir.
And if you're watching, this is my story podcast. Do well to subscribe to this channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do that now, and make sure you drop a comment of your thoughts. I want to see your comment in the comment section of what you feel, and maybe if you have an encounter or a story you want to share and you are in or around Imo State, we can also give you an opportunity to share your story. It must not be a story of kidnap. It can be a personal issue or a personal addiction or weakness or anything at all you would like to share to the public, to be a blessing to them, to correct them, to educate them, and to bring them to the place of wisdom. You're free to just send a message or indicate in the comment box as we get back to you. But have it in mind that this is my story podcast, and you're going to be seeing us every Saturday morning. Get ready for another episode. See you on the next one.